Cedar Point put out a video today about an update on the Siren's Curse construction. So in that video, they talked about a couple specific things that we found very interesting. So we're going to go over some of the things in this video. If you're new to this channel, thank you for coming. We are Beach Cliff Studios. If you're not a subscriber, please consider going down and subscribing if you enjoy amusement park and roller coaster content. Just like this, if you're already a subscriber, thank you for coming back. Now let's get into this video. They talked about some of the construction. A lot of the track is on site. They're starting to dig down deep into the bedrock. Two things in particular was talked about because there's not really anything with the construction because nothing has gone vertical quite yet. But one thing that we predicted a while back is, so a couple of years ago, Cedar Point said that they were going to be on a multi-year bathroom update. They've done 2 updates so far, one in the boardwalk area and one near Top Thrill 2 and by Magnum. So whenever they announced that Siren's Curse was coming out, right away the first thing we thought about is, oh, there's those bathrooms right by the train station right there that can definitely use updated. And we figured, okay, those are going to be the next updated bathrooms. And sure enough, they announced in this video
that they are.
Now, we really think the bathrooms up near the front, I think that those things really need updated more than any of the others in the park. But whatever. They're doing them as they do new areas, which makes sense. And the next major thing that they said is about Iron Dragon. The entrance for Iron Dragon is being moved. They did not specifically say where it's being moved.
Just that it is being moved.
And that they're adding a queue line. Now, okay.
Adding another queue line or a separate queue line.
Adding an additional queue line.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the thing that makes me, or the thing that makes me wonder about is, are they finally going to add a fast lane to Iron Dragon? Because currently it is one of a few coasters that does not have a fast lane. Now, we're not saying that this is necessarily what that means.
Yeah, I mean, they might be adding extra queue space because they don't have much queue space already there. If you'll notice, the line goes out of the queue a lot and onto the path quite a bit. So they might be just increasing the amount of queue space that there is, or they could be adding a fast lane. I don't know.
It might be just wishful thinking for us about the fast lane, but who knows? We'll have to wait and see about that. But now to where the entrance is going to go, we were kind of like thinking, and I know that I was looking at maps and I was thinking, okay, down the road, kind of behind Coaster's restaurant, there's like a service door right there. What if they like remove the service door and then like...
You got that whole lake there, though.
Yeah, and like I was trying to think of some things, but then one thing, I was looking at Google Earth and I was like, okay, I'm just staring at it. I'm like, where can it go? And the other thing that they brought up in the video that we already knew is Celebration Stage is coming down. Now this, not sure if it's going to be built anywhere else in the park. Right now,
probably not. Well, I don't know. I don't know where they would do it.
Yeah,
so.
It looks like Celebration Stage is done for good, or at least for the next year until they figure out somewhere to put it or whatever. But this Celebration Stage is definitely being torn down at the moment. So that's set deeper back off of the pathway a little bit. So I was thinking, obviously, they're probably just moving the queue just down the road a little bit where the Celebration Stage is. They can add a few switchbacks in that area and then enter you into where the regular queue is right now and have a lot more room and then have you up off of the pathway because they are trying to widen the pathway because they're going to have everything with like Siren's Curse on the other side. So it's going to be very busy in that area. So they're trying to widen it and making it easier for people to get like through those pathways. So that seems to make the most sense to me and you.
Yeah, that's probably definitely the easy thing to think, and I think that's what they're probably going to do.
Some other ideas I thought, like if they wanted, because I know that Rougarou has like some like floating walkways over some water. If they wanted to do something and have the Iron Dragon entrance from the other side, like where Corkscrew...
Highly doubt they're going to do that.
Yeah, where Corkscrew is, and having like a floating walkway across the water or something.
It'd be cool, but they're not gonna do that. I feel like people would be very confused. Like, where's the entrance to Iron Dragon? Where did it go?
Yeah, I know. And it would be on the complete other side. But I was thinking that might be kind of cool because then you get to walk across the water.
It would be cool, yeah.
That was just kind of like what I was thinking would be like a cool way to change the queue and change the entrance and stuff. But what we said is probably what's going to happen. So like we said, nothing has gone vertical or anything with Siren's Curse just yet. Hopefully sometime soon, but this coaster, remember that they are not saying it's going to be open on opening day. They're saying it's going to be open early summer. So normally Cedar Point tries to open their roller coasters right on opening day, but because this was such a late addition to the park, like extremely late addition, this was like last minute. They jumped on an opportunity to get like a brand new Vekoma tilt coaster. So unfortunately it will not be open with the park. So a lot of times, like whenever Cedar Point would have a new coaster, you would see a lot of the construction being done well before the season even ended. But this is definitely not the case for Siren's Curse. But no issue with that. I'm not worried. As long as they have Top Thrill 2 open.
Yeah, this is essentially going to be like a new ride opening for next year. So you'll be able to ride that a bunch. And then hopefully Siren's Curse will open not too much later than that.
I'm predicting mid-June would be a great time. I know that's not even technically summer, so I don't know if they're looking for maybe like 4th of July weekend or something like that. But I'm kind of hoping that it's a little bit before that. I'm hoping mid-June, but I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being early July. So anyway, that is it for this video. Give it a like if you found it useful and informational. Comment down below. What do you think? Queue line, bathrooms, Siren's Curse, Top Thrill 2, anything that you want to talk about Cedar Point related. We're always up for talking about stuff like that. So drop a comment down below. And a quick thank you to all our channel members. All these people joined one of 2 tiers and they get things like exclusive videos, pictures, shout outs. And we're also doing something new for channel members. We're giving individual shout outs. We've done a few already. And now another one, we have to go to the OG channel member, our first ever channel member that we ever got. As soon as we opened it up, he joined. So Cedar Kevin, we've been to the park with him a lot, been to a couple parks with him. Always fun to see you, hang out. So thank you, Kevin, for always supporting this channel so much and being officially our oldest channel member that we have on this channel. So thank you, Kevin. And I guess that is it for this video. Like we said, do all that stuff, subscribe and everything. And we'll see you guys next time right here on Beach Cliff Studios. See ya.